What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Javon456 with another Let's Build at Spectical Island. First we're going to go look through what we built last time. There's a bit that I've done around the place just to spruce it up, work through my ideas, but we'll go in here. This is basically all the same that as you saw at the end of the last video. I got the different rooms and the stairs and the ceilings all messed up. But I think it looks nice, it looks good. I mean, now we're gonna jump ahead a bit and see what I built on my own. I built this little house over here, which basically has some more rooms and a couple of other places. The ceiling's missing for some reason, but oh well. I have an elevator from the Elevators mod by DDprod. It's in the description if you would like to use it. And just taking a quick look around, let's sped up the video some so that this doesn't take forever. Here's a little shop. This is going to be an armor shop. I'm going to put some power armor in the front window and everything, and this is where we're going to be building today. I'm decided to work from a little frame, give myself a little place of reference. I've been trying to, expand out, use tiered building, like different levels on one building, and right here is probably going to be a house. So I decided I'm going to make this a little wider and go a little further back into the hillside, and to get it to stack properly, I use the stair trick so that I can have everything line up and stack properly. Put the floors underneath for support and put everything else back in my inventory. Decided I was gonna use some other mods just to see how they work. They didn't really work out in the end because I got rid of too many of my other mods, because I don't know, their DDprod mods don't really run with those other mods that remove different things, like they'll categorize things differently. So I decided that these mods aren't going to really work with how I'm going to build things. Right here I'm trying to put walls around these frames so that they're not all out in the open, and I found that it just wasn't working, so I tried removing the floors and spinning and hoping that I'll win, but it's not spinning and winning like I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna try and fiddle it in, but you can see where it's tries to snap, but I decided to just jump ahead because I worked at that for literally like 10 minutes trying to get that one wall into place. I decided that I would just go at it this way and just build the walls first and then put the floors down. Still hadn't added a stair yet for some reason, but I decided to try and close off the walls some. Wanted to do the same with this so that it's not outside. You want the house to be enclosed so that you don't let all the bugs and stuff inside. That fallout weather. Right now I'm just trying to spin and win this piece into place, and it's not working. So I decided to go with these little 1x1 floors just to make it look like it has some support. And I use the concrete blocks to give it some walls so that you're not looking outside when you see it. But it's just, I've found that might have been, in a way, there's just trees and stuff around foliage, but it's not snapping anywhere. And I keep at this for a little bit, but I'm just trying to think it through. Is it the build order? Or is it, do I have to do something different with it? I have to place the wall in first. I found that, yeah, placing the wall in first fixed the problem. So, yeah. So, yeah, it looks nice, it fits. I decided to throw in the long staircase. It was on the wrong side, so there, second floor. Ooh. Now on to using the upper sack floors. I wish there were more upper sack floor patterns. I know DD Productions has a mod out that adds some spacers that you can use so that you can use whatever sack floors you want. I do end up getting it after this video, but up until this point I decided I hadn't gotten it yet. Right here I'm trying to line these blocks up to try and make sort of a street. I'm gonna build a power plant of sorts out in that direction, and I want to have sort of a path heading out that way, so I need to line these blocks up somewhat so that I can put the little 2 steps down and have it so that you can walk all the way over to the power plant. But that's a thing for next video. I'm probably gonna build a power plant in the next video. Off camera, I'm probably gonna work more on, you know, the shops in the general outside area. Here I'm gonna use that little stair floor trick to perfectly line up these blocks. The stackable blocks mod doesn't seem to want to work for me right now, so I haven't been using it. So I kind of just want to, you know, position these in a way to where it looks like they're lined up as good as I can get them. I kind of want to get the snap in red just so that I don't have to fiddle with this as much, but who can be bothered? See, like it snaps into place, but it doesn't want to, you know, settle in, so I decided to just snap it to the other board and put some stairs right there. Put the little 2 steps. Too tall for 2 steps, so I'm in a big ladder. I end up changing this up since when I removed the mods, it got rid of some of the walls there. But I wanted to put sort of a balcony up here and just have this be part of the house. But as you can see, these bridges don't want to sink in to get so that it looks like this balcony has some support. I do have the support beams from DD Productions, but I wanted to use the little bridge trick just because I like how that looks a little better for these outside places. I keep trying to figure something out, but in the end I just decide I'll deal with it later. So I just build up on the outside area so that, you know, I'll have some more space to build other shops and buildings. Then I head back, slap a ladder on there. Try my balcony out again, you know, maybe it'll work, maybe not. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work. So, right here I'm just try and build up the house again. I want to try and use some of these parts from the mod, but in the end they weren't snapping, so well, I decided I'm just gonna use metal. Why not? Yeah, I noticed that was the wrong wall, so I just sort of switched it out. So yeah, I'm gonna use metal to surround these outside walls. And just decided not to use the 2 floor metal parts because this is only gonna be a 2-story building. Can't have all your buildings be 3 floors. I mean, that would be ridiculous, right? So I'm just gonna move these walls around, just a little bit of walling, try and make it work. But this part right here was giving me trouble. I mean, I was trying to spin to win, but it just didn't want to work with me. I mean, I thought it might have been the build order, but even after I removed other things and tried to fix it. It just doesn't want to sit right. So I decided let's just make it, just wall that area in and not deal with that. So I built up here. Decided to put the door right here. I fell down a couple of times doing this. Put the door there, and then build the walls around that. See how that goes. I'm just gonna try and mix these walls up, use some different walls. Now when it comes to the ceiling, I like to use these dome type, these half cylinder type deals, and I like to, when I have buildings that are like 3 wide like this, I like to you know, have the two curved ceilings and then flat ceilings in between them. I noticed that there were some walls missing some, so I decided to just fill those in real quick. And with that, the build's pretty much done. Still have to add some walls and some stairs, and after I change the mods out, it sort of ends up differently, but after that it's not much of a big to do. So yeah, that's the building. Hope you guys have a nice day. Mods are in the description, and goodbye.